everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Crafting Journey here. How's everybody doing? Here's the painting. Look, I blinged out these butterflies. I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? Oh yeah. Just sort of in the middle, I put some sparklers. They're called, what are they called? Mermaid sparklers that you can get at dpwithsparklers.com. Mermaid sparklers. I will put that link down in the description too. And that's Tina Burney's shop, and she is got loads of sparklers. Loads of sparklers. Now, where is the drill that I need for today? Here it is. I found it. This one. Okay, we need a tray. I had so much fun last night. I was on Crystal's Crafty Creations. She does a Planner Monday once a month. So last month was Planner Monday, and we just got the giggles, and we were having a good time. So check that out. I'll put a link to that video right here if you want to watch it. And maybe you can guess which planner I might have ordered. Yes, I don't know. What happened to the cap? Oh, uh-oh. I better find it before the kittens do. Yep. They've started venturing into this room. Not a lot, but look at this hat. Okay, this is a Loom hat. I do have a tutorial for that right there. Pride month, so it's still Pride month, so I'm wearing my Pride hat. Okay. Are we in the mood to diamond paint today? Let's put the light pad on, shall we? Yep. Oh, there we go. So it is National Onion Ring Day. Now, I like onion rings. I really like onion rings if they are real onion rings. Not, well, I say real onion rings, but like the store-bought ones that you get frozen, it's just like all bread and no onion. If that makes any sense. But if you go somewhere to one of those restaurants that they make them fresh, you know, they dip them in the batter and they fry them and then they bring them to your table. Oh my God. When I lived in Florida, there was a particular burger place. It was called Char Hut. And I don't know if they're still around, but they had the most amazing onion rings. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever found them anywhere since then. You know, like I'll go to Sonic if I'm in the mood. Their onion rings are just, they're okay, you know. They're more like the store-bought breaded onion rings. And there's no like clear origin to the onion ring. You know, lots of different people have claimed that they were the, you know, originator of the onion ring, but nobody really knows. But it sure is delicious, because, you know, anything fried is delicious. So how do you celebrate it? Go get some onion rings. And they even have like the French fried ones, like when you're making green bean casserole and you put those French fried onions on the, oh my God, those are so good. French fried onions are the best. Then they have those onion rings that come in a bag, like in the chip aisle, like Funyuns, and those are just okay. I don't know if there's any real onion in them, but maybe just an onion flavoring. Yeah. So I have to fill in some holes here. Okay, maybe it was just one hole. Maybe it was just one hole. Okay. Oh, nope, there's another one. There's another one. Okay. So I I had no time to play Animal Crossing yesterday. I decided, I had to go to the doctor, and I said, I have to wait for my lab work to come back to find out, what, you know, if I need anything. But we did discuss that perhaps I might be diabetic at this point. So she did mention, of course, that dreaded word metformin that everybody hates. It's just the worst drug ever. I mean, it's the best drug ever for its intended purpose, which is to lower your blood sugar. But God, or regulate your blood sugar. But it just tears your stomach up. I mean, it just tears up your gut. I'm not kidding. In most people, and then the doctors will say, "Oh, that'll pass in a couple of weeks." A couple of weeks? No, it lasts way longer than that. And I apologize. The dishwasher is running in the background. Um, So I said, metformin has been like the drug of choice for years. Surely there's something else out there by now to take its place. Please tell me. And she's like, oh, as a matter of fact, there is. But then she explained to me, because it's the alternatives to metformin are so new to the market. Of course, the drug companies charge a fortune for them. They are injectable. They're once a week. I would much prefer it. So if that's what I need, she's going to try to get that for me, but a lot of the insurance companies will not pay for it. So, but we're going to try, if that's what I need. And I suspect it is, but it also could be my thyroid. Who knows? Anyway, I try not to talk about my health, but yesterday was my day to go to the doctor. So today is the day that I have to take the kittens to the vet for their vaccinations. They're going to be thrilled when I put them in the little cat carrier. They hate that thing. It's just, Stitch is going to be like, get me out of here. Yeah, he is not going to like it. What's up, baby girl? What's going on? What is this garbage here? What is going on? Hi, honey. Oh, you're still looking for your mat. It's in the dryer. I said that yesterday, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. Go lay down. Go lay down. Thank you. Good girl. No, you're just going to pace. You're going to pace. She's, oh, there she goes. Okay. She had to find the right angle to lay down. Okay. Judge, jury, and journey. Let's do that. I don't think it's going to be a long show today. Because I do have quite a bit to do. Let's see. So, yesterday we had, oh my goodness. They put on this employee, the prosecution. All right, let me back up. Okay, this is the trial of the Catherine Magbanua and Sergio Garcia, who are accused of conspiracy to commit murder. That's what Catherine is charged with. She's also charged with murder, but it was a conspiracy. Sergio supposedly was the gunman. There was a third person involved, Luis Rivera, who is already in jail. He pled to second-degree murder, and he came in exchange for coming to testify against the two people that are on trial now. So, and the state's theory of the case is that the Adelson family, who was Dan Markel was the victim. His ex-wife, Wendy Adelson's family, hired these individuals, Catherine Magbanua, Sergio Garcia, and Luis Rivera, to murder Wendy's ex-husband, so she could take her two children and move from Tallahassee to South Florida, where she is living comfortably today with her two children, whom she changed their name to Adelson. Isn't that nice, in honor of their father? Anyway, so yesterday they put on a employee of the Adelson Institute, which we find out is in Tamarack, Florida. So the Adelson Institute is a dental practice that it was owned by the father, Harvey Adelson. Um, he sold it to the son, Charlie Adelson. And yesterday we find out that it was sold back to Harvey. Now I don't know when this sale occurred that it went back to Harvey Adelson. That's really interesting. But this woman that they put on the stand, something was wrong with her. She acted like maybe she had a stroke or something. She just not it just wasn't all, the elevator didn't go to the top floor with this woman. It really didn't. Or maybe she was just really, really nervous. I don't know, but something was off about her. But she had worked for the practice for 40 years. She was Harvey Adelson's dental assistant. And one of the reasons she was put on the stand was to establish that they were, at the time of this, right in the time frame of the murder, we know that there was a phone call from Sergio Garcia's phone to Harvey Adelson's phone. Now, it did not connect. It's believed to have gone to voicemail. Now, the defense's theory is that he was calling the dental practice, not Harvey Adelson. However, and that it went to voicemail, to Harvey's voicemail, that the dental practice's voicemail was forwarded to Harvey Adelson's phone, and that would explain why, Sergio called the dental practice and it went to Harvey Adelson's phone. That's what they want you to believe. They want the jury to believe that. But this woman says, "Oh no, we had this old-fashioned answering machine, and it didn't get forwarded anywhere. When I would come in at 8 o'clock in the morning, I would check the answering machine." So that blows that defense. Then we also know that Catherine McManaman was receiving a paycheck. After the murder, she started receiving a paycheck from the Adelson Institute. But she didn't work there. That's the state's theory, that she didn't work there. She was just getting a paycheck. And so this woman was asked, "Does anybody work remotely?" She's like, "No." And she was asked, "Does Catherine McManaman, did she ever work there?" "No, I don't even know who that is, So then they put on the dental assistant of Charlie Adelson. Now this is a very, very intelligent woman, but also nervous, and she named out all the employees. They asked her, "Name all the employees that worked there during this time frame," and she did. And Catherine McManaman was not one of those employees. And she said she did know who Catherine McManaman was. That's Charlie's girlfriend, and that she would come to the dental practice as a patient or as as Charlie's girlfriend, but she wasn't employed there. So the FBI show up at the practice one day, and with a subpoena for the employment records of Catherine McManaman, and they hand it to this woman that's on the stand, and the woman says, she makes some excuse, and she goes into the back room and she calls Charlie Adelson. Now what she didn't know is that this phone had been wiretapped. So Charlie's phone had been wiretapped. So she's calling. So the whole thing's recorded. So we get to hear this phone call between her and Charlie Adelson, and she says, "Hey, they're here. They're here about Catherine." And he's like, and you can hear like the nervousness in his voice. He's like, "Well, what do they want? They want to see your employment records." Well, it's not my practice anymore. It went back to my dad, so it's his practice, so I don't have access to any of those records, and really neither do you. But you could tell them anything you want, but you should tell them that you know, you don't have access to those records. That, you know, it's the owner, Harvey Adelson, that they'd have to get the records from. So she said, well, they've got a subpoena here, and it says we have 20 days to produce these records. So he's like, well, can I call you back? Let me call you back. Let me call you back on a landline. I don't know if he knew he had been wiretapped or not. But anyway, I just thought that was funny. So Charlie Adelson's clearly nervous. And so I don't know what they were able to produce. I guess that will come later if they ever produced any employment records for this Catherine Magbanua. Yep. So let's see. Then they put on the cell phone analyst, the investigator who analyzed all the cell phone records, and God bless him because there were a ton of cell phone records. So what he was able to do was put up a map of the state of Florida and show the route that Luis Garcia's cell phone took for the first trip and the second trip, and then it matched up with the transponder records going across Alligator Alley. So right about the time that they went through their transponder went through that toll booth on Alligator Alley, the cell phone of Luis Rivera also pinged on a tower very close to that same location at the same time. Now, Sergio Garcia's same thing, except Sergio Garcia's phone at some point it stops picking up. So they don't get him on the whole route. And one of the defense's theories is that he wasn't there. It was just Luis Rivera on one of these trips. I haven't really figured out that whole thing because there's witnesses to put him there. You know, the drug dealer that we heard from yesterday, he said they were both there on both trips. So I don't get the point of that. But the phone records also showed, you know, how many times Sergio contacted Catherine before and after the murder, as well as, you know, like he would call Catherine would turn around and call Charlie, then she'd call Sergio back, and then she'd call Charlie back, and it was interesting phone records, to be sure. And they, you know, he had phone records putting them both at the rental car companies. Then the following day, there, you know, you can see through the phone records that Catherine is trying to reach Sergio unsuccessfully multiple times. So then she calls this other guy who we know has testified. Luis Rivera testified that morning he was in the barber shop. He gets contacted by Catherine, who says, I can't get a hold of Sergio. So Luis has someone else go get a hold of Sergio. So it's all corroborated by the phone records. All of Luis Rivera's testimony is corroborated by the phone records. So we see, you know, the back and forth, and then we see all of them converging at Luis Rivera's residence at one point the day after the murder, which is where Luis testified the money was exchanged. So all of that came in. So that is the testimony that I got to listen to yesterday, all on day, I don't know, we're on day 5 or 6, something like that. And I hope you're not getting bored, because I think every time I think this is going to get boring, something interesting happens, you know, like that phone call, getting to hear that phone call between the employee and Charlie Adelson yesterday was definitely interesting. Because he certainly is acting guilty, but he's not on trial. Interesting. I wonder if he'll ever be tried for this case. We don't know. We don't know. So we will listen to more today. We'll see if we can finally get to see an end in sight here. So yesterday I decided I'm going to put on my sneakers and I'm going to go for a walk. So what I did was I put in my planner this little sticker that says, I forget what it says, but it has Monday through Sunday on there. So, and each day, oh, it says habits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check off. So I checked off Monday and I put on the sticker walking outside. So, and we didn't go far. And it, granted, it was a cooler evening last night because it had thunderstormed and rained the night before. So it wasn't quite as hot as it has been. But so I'm going to try to do that habit sticker, check that habit sticker every day this week and make sure I go out and walk outside at least a little bit, maybe 1,000 steps. And I also challenged everyone to, do a goofy selfie. Yesterday was National Selfie Day. A couple people did it, including me. I did my duck face, but yeah, I guess some people didn't want to show me their goofy face, but that's okay. Or maybe they didn't go outside for a walk. I don't know. It's hot all over this country, and there are storms everywhere. I mean, bless those poor people in Alabama. They got hit so hard by tornadoes. Oh, I feel so bad for them. Hi, kitty, kitty. I thought I felt a kitty. Where'd they go? I thought I felt a kitty. No? No kitty? Okay. They come and go so fast, these kittens. No, I know. Oh, there's my kitty. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come here. Oh, Tootsie, let me see the kitty. There's my kitty. This is Stitch. Hi, Stitch. What's going on, buddy? What is going on, buddy? You want to see your iPad? Oh my gosh, you guys have to see this. All right, hold on. No. Don't go nowhere. Don't know. We're gonna play. Hold on. We're gonna play. Let me find this. I downloaded this really cute game, and oh, hey, wait, look, we're gonna do the game. No, we're not gonna do the game. She's like, I want to get away. Let me. Oh, there you go. Look. You're not looking at the game. This is not working. Here, come on, look at the game. Look. You see the game? Look. Oh, you don't like that one? Oh, look, there's the mouse. Look. She's like, I don't want to play. Nope, you don't want to play? Look. No, she don't want to play. Okay, fine. She don't want to play. I downloaded this really cute game for cats. And she was watching it very intently this morning, like the little mouse running across the screen. But she wants to play with Tootsie right now. I'm not entertaining enough for them, apparently. Okay. All right, let's find this day in history. I know, baby. Go play with her. Go play. Go play, honey. Oh my goodness. Okay, on this day in history in 1944, so this is right after World War II, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, FDR, signs the GI Bill, which was really an unprecedented act of legislation. It was designed to compensate returning soldiers, members of the armed services, known as GIs, for their efforts in World War II. So this allowed them to go to college. Let's see. He was hoping to avoid a relapse into the Great Depression, which happened after the First World War. So what this did was it allowed them access to unemployment compensation, low interest home loans, business loans, funding for education, housing. I mean, this allowed so many, colleges, these veterans flooded the colleges to the point where they had to redo their curriculums. They had to expand the universities. It was a huge success. They said nearly 500,000 Americans graduated from college in 1947 compared to 160,000 that had graduated in 1939. So this GI Bill was huge. So it would give veterans money for tuition, living expenses, books, supplies, equipment. So it literally transformed higher education in America. So that was huge for the armed forces. And like my son got his associate degree while he was in the military. So my son has a degree. I'm very proud of him. I am. It's just a general, associate degree, not anything specific. Some other cool things happened this day in history I was going to tell you about. And what was it, Rebecca? It was not there. Oh, it's here. I know where it was. Oh, okay. So, Disney premieres the animated film Ratatouille, directed by Brad Bird. The star-studded film featured the voices of Patton Oswalt, Ian Holm, Brian Dennehy, Peter O'Toole, Janae Garofalo, and many more. So that was kind of cool. And there was one other thing. Oh, Adrien de Cambrai of France and James Hayden Young of England received the first U.S. patent for a typesetting machine. They called it the piano type machine, which allowed types to be placed using levers and gravity. So this is like the precursor to the typewriter, I'm assuming. Yeah, so very cool. Very cool. Okay, this is going to be a short show today. So what's on tap for tonight? This is Tuesday, so I know Shalene does a live. I think she goes live at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my time, which is Central Time. And I believe tonight there is an Animal Crossing Zoom meeting. It's not a meeting, it's just a get together where we all chit chat about Animal Crossing. I've got to sign on to the turnip exchange and sell my turnips. I think I'm done with this color here. So I think the next part that I'll go down and open, this part. Yeah, we're going to go down this way. Now, my goal was to finish this thing by the end of June, but you see what I've got left here. I've got, all of this left. But I'm trying. I think I'm going to revise that goal and say by mid-July, when we start the mystery diamond painting, this one should be finished. Yeah. And the mystery diamond painting is only 40 by 40, so I should still be on track, for the average of one of these per month. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so we need to put this away. Oh no, I found another hole. There we go, right there. I don't know how that happens where I just like completely forget to put one of the drills down there. See, I've got like little holes here. Anyway. All right, don't forget, Amazon Prime Day is wrapping up today. Check out the deals. They're changing. Just check it every couple of hours and you might see something pop up that you like. I know, and everybody is trying to match these deals. Yesterday, I was on the phone with Mickey and I was showing her that I had ordered, a few days back. I didn't wait for Prime Day. I don't know why. A few days back, I had ordered I know I did it. I had ordered the kittens a cat condo, which is like 5 foot 6 inches high. It's a pretty massive thing, and it has 3 or 4 different levels. And one of the thoughts behind it was I need to get the cat food away from this dog, because she's so big. I just don't have anywhere to put the cat food where they can get it and he can't. So I figured I'll put it in this cat condo on one of the higher levels. So I ordered it from Chewy. So yesterday I'm talking to Mickey and I'm showing her what I ordered, and I see that the price of it, it was $89 when I ordered it. The price of it had gone down to $63. So I'm like, what? So I said, I'm calling them. So I called up Chewy and I said, I was very nice. I said, I see that this item that I purchased a couple of days ago is now on sale today. I haven't even received it in the mail. That's how recent I purchased it. And she looked up my account and she says, "Oh, we'll be happy to refund the difference." So she put $21 back into my account. So I ended up getting this huge cat condo. It should come in the mail today. I don't know. Putting it together is going to be a joy, I'm sure. For $63. $63 and change and tax and all that good stuff. But so that was huge. So my point is, don't just check out Amazon. All of the other companies, Walmart, Joann's, Joann's is having what they're calling a primo, Primo, instead of primo sale. Like you can, the big twist yarn, of course, the big twist you can't order online. You have to go to the store, but it's a huge savings. So if you want to buy some yarn, I think a lot of their yarn is up to 60% off. But I also made a vow last night that I wouldn't purchase any yarn for 7 days. I put that in my planner. No yarn for 7 days. We're going to see if I can do this. I'm sure I can do this, right? Right. Okay, anyway, guys, I will see you in tomorrow morning's show or somewhere in the community today. I can't talk. Somewhere in the community today. If you see me, say hello. I love y'all. Bye.